I'm sitting here in the exact spot where Robert Burns, aka Scotland's favorite son, wrote his famous To a Mouse poem. Let's learn more about his life.
Robert Burns was born to a poor, unsuccessful farmer in 1759 in the town of Alloway in Scotland.
As a child, Robert Burns was forced into hard labor. The effects of this never paid off because he lived in extreme poverty. As a result, this fueled his hatred for Scotland's rigid class system. Also, he suffered from poor health due to his hard work and poverty.
They're so sick and tired, and I just hate this class system so much.
Here we watch as Robert Burns expresses his hatred for the upper class.
I hate the upper class.
Stop!
Now we are here with the father of our beloved Robert Burns. Now tell me, what was most important about raising your son Robert?
Probably his education. I worked very hard for my boy to give him a very good education, which I believe sparked his literary passion.
You have it here, folks.
At around age 15, Robert Burns began to write poems to impress the lassies.
Oh, my love's like a red, red rose that's newly sprung in June. Oh, my love's like the melody that's sweetly played in tune.
When Robert Burns was 25 years old, his father died, leaving behind the farm for him and his brother to run. While running the farm, he continued on his literary journey and wrote poems about his farm life.
Take over me farm with your brother.
Though he sucked at farming, his farm life inspired his poem To a Mouse.
After spending some time in the city, Robert Burns moved back home, where he got married. But unfortunately, this was not his first encounter with women, for he had many past relationships with many, many women, which resulted in many children.
Burns fell in love. Unfortunately, the father of his new bride sent her away. Burns was so hurt by this that he moved to Jamaica.
Robert Burns ran out of money from his first book, and so in order to raise more funds, he decided to publish poems chiefly in the Scottish dialect, which showed love for the Scottish peasants.
Oh my god.
Because of this, Burns became successful and moved to Edinburgh. He completed volumes of Scottish folk songs there.
Robert Burns continued working, maintaining the farm, and writing until his death at the age of 37, when he contracted rheumatoid fever and died.
Large crowds attended Burns' funeral, and his poetry gained worldwide fame.
On his birthday, January 25th, every year, large crowds gather to celebrate and listen to some of his most successful works.
Robert Burns' poems were inspired by events of the French Revolution and of peasant life in Scotland. He believed that the poor and the rich should be equal. His legacy lives on, and he remains to be Scotland's favorite son.